The original Metroid Prime game is remastered on Nintendo Switch.
You did it. You crazy son of a bitch, you did it.
Hey everyone, how's it going? It's me, Brennan, back again with a quick impressions of Metroid Prime Remastered. Last night there was a Nintendo Direct, and to everyone's surprise, this game, Shadow Drops, came out of nowhere. We have been expecting a Prime Remaster. It's been rumored for quite a while now. We got the first game, it was $40. I picked it up. I have not played this yet. I've only seen the trailer. It looks fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and play like the first 30 minutes or whatever, and the first little mission that we have for Metroid Prime, and I'm going to react to it. Let's go ahead and start it up. This was something that I almost couldn't believe we got, and just a shadow drop as well. That's kind of crazy. We'll do normal. Now, from what I could tell, this was a big change, and I just uploaded this game on my Steam Deck, which is a video review I'm working on. Continuing to work on this video, and trying to make, you know, a decent review of that game system, and it's something that really blew me away last month when I was able to get my hands on it. But now that this is out, I don't need it on my Steam Deck. I'd rather play this version. And it's funny because I literally just booted this game up the other day and played like about 10 minutes or so to see how it ran on the Steam Deck, and I have to admit, it feels weird not on a GameCube controller. I also played this on Wii, and that felt so natural. So when they announced that you get dual stick controls, that's huge. I'm very excited to see how that works. But this looks so good. And Metroid Prime was always one of those games that looked good. It looked ahead of its time. It still does. So to see this game just get a brand new coat of paint, oh my goodness. She looks really good. It's unreal. Alright, let's see how this new control scheme works. Oh wow, so nice. Okay, I like this a lot. Oh man, awesome. How do I scan? Whoa, okay. I love the dual stick controls. So I know a lot of people were kind of mad that we didn't get a trilogy, but I've been expecting just this remake or this remaster because that's what's been rumored for a good while now. So to just see it and it looks this good, it almost looks like a remake, not even a remaster. And I think it's 60 frames. Wow. look at this shit. This looks so good. So you were able to buy the digital for $40, or the physical comes out later this month. I've said it on the channel a bunch of times. I am done with physical games unless I want a specific collector's edition or something. I don't think I'm gonna buy the physical for this, but the option is really cool. And I don't know, like the Metroid Dread collector's edition was beautiful. I loved that version where you had the beautiful art book, and the art book was more of a celebration for more of Metroid than it was just for Dread, where it went over the history of the past 4 games, and that was awesome. There's the Parasite Queen. This looks... So, of course, you know, I just finished Final Fantasy VII Remake and Intergrade, which was phenomenal. And then I'm like, alright, that was an awesome experience. And I'm happy to finally say I played it. And then I'm like, alright, cool. On to Hogwarts Legacy, which I'm very excited to play. I played like at least the first hour, and I love it. I can't wait to get back into it. But of course, the same day I start Hogwarts, Nintendo has a direct, and they're like, oh, you know, Metroid Prime Remastered Shadow dropped, here you go. And it plays so well. Like, the dual stick is awesome. I wish we, like, just look how good this looks. I wish we had, and that's going to be the problem with this year in particular, is that there's just so many games coming out due to COVID, due to whatever. So we're finally getting these huge titles, but it's all coming out all at once. And some we never even expected, like this game. So, jeez. But this feels fast, just with the dual analog stick. And when I first played this game, I played this game when I was very young, and it always appealed to me, but it was just not my wheelhouse. I preferred the 2D Metroid games, and it wasn't until 2016, 2017 or so, not that long ago, I finally sat down and I played through Metroid Prime and on the Wii, and it was phenomenal. Like, this game deserves all the praise, and for a game that came out in like 2000, 2002, somewhere around there, it still holds up. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful system, or a beautiful game. And like, even without the fresh coat of paint that this gives it, beautiful still. I was playing it on the Steam Deck the other day, and I'm just amazed by how good it looks, and there was HD textures on there as well. Press N, zero, draw pickups. This is Parasite Queen, I believe. God, it looks so good. Just like the reflections on the suit and just the detail. It's awesome. And, you know, we also got the announcement of Game Boy games coming to the Switch as well, and we're getting Samus 2, which is cool. I'm happy about that. I wish we could just get the 3DS version, because that is far better. And then I can only imagine Well, we are getting Fusion 2, they announced that. But Zero Mission's probably going to be coming. And in my opinion, I don't know if I even said it on the channel at all, but when Dread came out and I finally got to experience Dread, like, completely, it took me maybe a week or two. Just freaking phenomenal game. And it did everything that I've wanted in a Metroid game, even being 2D. It delivered on all fronts, and I was so happy with that game. And I know we've been waiting for Prime 4 and all that other stuff, and now we have this, which I'm very excited to revisit this year. That Dread was so good, and I would even argue it may be my favorite Metroid game. So to just get more Metroid on the Switch, look at this. To get more Metroid on the Switch and it be available to more players and a bigger install base has me very excited. And this just, again, it plays so well and it looks so good. And it's amazing what Retro Studios can do here with just... I don't want to sound like I'm just beating a dead horse, but like literally, it looks so good for what the Switch is. Like, Nintendo does stuff really well with their system and what tech specs they have to where it's just like, this looks premium. Like, it looks like a next-gen game in a way, at least to my eyes, and it's on a Switch. And I love that about Nintendo, is that there's this polish that they have, and especially with retro, like, you know, this is their baby. But for us to get something that looks this good and it runs so well, I'm so happy, and I'm very excited to play this again this year, because now it's out. Oh god! All right, there we go. And it was funny because I was thinking, I was like, oh, I'm gonna play Echoes this year, and I'll skip one, but now I'm gonna just go ahead and play this. I'm assuming Echoes will probably come down the line. It wouldn't put it past me to see Nintendo try and make some money and do like $40 drops for the trilogy if possible. But I don't know if they'll be able to do the third one because of how much motion control stuff was going on in that. You'd have to go like really back to the drawing board on how that controls. Oh my god. Nope. Oh, I gotta go there. Oh, that's fine. And I always loved how Prime, like, it feels like you're Samus, like the suit and how you see her whole outline of her mask visor. It's, the immersion or whatever is incredible in Prime. Oh, here we're gonna see Meta Ridley. This looks so good. Alright. Whip. Nice. Auto turn disabled. Okay. No. Ah. now we just lost all of our powers. So good. Now there's 3 control schemes, I believe. There's the dual stick, then there's the traditional lock-on and strafe kind of thing, but I think I'm gonna play dual stick controls, as that just feels more natural. And I like I said, I went and played this game on the Steam Deck literally a week ago, and it felt so weird. Like without a game controller, it felt very odd. So we'll see, but I'm very excited to play this game later on this year, hopefully within the next month or 2. There's just so many games coming out. We have Resident Evil 4 remake. I just got Hogwarts. There's a Destiny expansion. The Jedi Survivor comes out next month too. It's so much stuff. Or no, maybe it got delayed. I don't know. But anyway, just a lot going on. This looks so good. And just like having this portable, and it looks like this, is so cool. And that's my favorite part about these systems, like that Nintendo polish, that Nintendo game that you can't get anywhere else. I love that so much. And yeah, I want to save. And that is the best part about Nintendo games, is that they just have this feel that no other game does. Like Sony has their feel with the third person over their shoulder. You know, Microsoft has their own thing as well, but Nintendo just has an amazing feel for their games. Like, look at how beautiful this looks. Look at Samus's visor. Yo, there's rain on her blaster, her hands on the visor. I'm so excited to replay this game and see like how some of the bosses look, see how that Ridley boss looks. Oh, so much going on, so much I can't wait to get to. But as I said, there's a lot of games. There's a lot of games coming out, a lot of games going on, shadow dropping left and right. I really want to play Hi-Fi Rush. Haven't been able to because I've been caught up in all these other games. A Dead Space remake came out. Fire Emblem Engage. Haven't touched a lot of games, but there's just so much. There's so much going on. I'm gonna pause that here. We're gonna probably end there, but that's my impressions, my opinions, and everything on Metroid Prime Remastered. The first 18 or the first 20 minutes or so, I really can't believe we got this thing. It's been rumored for a while, but for Nintendo to literally just go out there during their big direct they had, and they're like, yeah, we're just gonna shadow drop it. You're shadow dropping Metroid, a big franchise IP. Metroid seems to be getting its legs again. We're getting Prime Remastered here. We have Metroid Dread on the Switch, which did awesome. And a lot of people seem to love that game, myself included. And we're also now getting Samus 2, Samus Returns, or Metroid 2, Samus Returns on the Game Boy Collection. You're also getting Metroid Fusion, and I'm assuming Zero Mission is not too far behind it. And we also have, of course, Metroid Prime 4 in development hell. Hopefully will come out soon. That may be the Switch to next-gen Nintendo system in-between game, which I can only assume because Breath of the Wild was announced for May. But I'm so excited. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about Metroid or Metroid Prime Remastered. Let me know if you picked it up. And as always, my name is Brandon, and I will see you all next time.